Hi all, welcome back to my channel. Hope you had a good trading day. Uh, Overall, market is sideways consolidation with slightly bearish, view. But it's all consolidation, nothing else. If you see today's range in Nifty, that if I see the high and low today, so high is 710 and low is 622. So 90 points. Whole day markets moved up and down. So what next from the candlesticks patterns? So if you see this line which is going up, here somewhere I am expecting a support onto the Nifty for a bounce back, and then the next support from a candlesticks point of view would be around 17, this 20 MA line, which is around 17,410 as of today. Maybe tomorrow it is 17,430 or 35 on that range. So if I see on a candlestick points of view, that's the view, and still in the candlestick pattern we are not closing below the bullish gap yet. So this is the gap, which is a bullish gap acting as a support onto the markets. Okay, so we need to see if it is getting broken, and if this support level getting broken, then we see the lower levels into the Nifty. Okay, so let's look at what happened into the market profile and order flow. So if you see the market profile and order flow, I think the whole day we were since morning, let's say, we were in the same zone. We were in this zone. So not a good day for an option buyer, because price was just doing up and down. So definitely, if you are an option buyer and with a smaller stop loss, or strict stop loss, you are playing in the market, your stop loss might have been hit, in the morning session. In the afternoon we saw some selling, but exactly, we saw a support near to the next support zone that we have. So now from a market profile chart, what we can infer is, the next support that market has is around 17 580 and 17 577, and then the next support is around 17 550. Okay, so these are the levels we need to track for, and along with that, we need to see, the order flow tomorrow. From a upside level, if you see this level, which is also, the yesterday's white line. If you see today's high was exactly in there, and then we saw a sharp selling. So above this, we might see some upside, which will coincide till 17,774 at this level. So most of the likely that market will try to be between these two lines, let's say this and this, for the expiry for tomorrow. Either side breakout, and if order flow confirms, we might see a trending expiry in the afternoon, but chances seems to be low. But yeah, it's a market, it's unpredictable, so we don't know. We will definitely see what happens. And if you see the order flow, since morning, the order flow is around just 250 contracts till this time. Okay, 250, 265, and 659 till 115. We had very less volumes, and that's what maybe helped you. Order flow have helped you to save money in the options buying today. And then what happened after that is we saw some selling into the markets, and there were some sellers already get came in. So this 1600 contracts got sold, then 1000 contracts got sold. So these are the levels which are important levels for tomorrow, where we saw a selling to today, and with this we got a good selling, into the markets. But if you see at the end of the day, we were closed exactly near to this level, where we saw a big seller today in the markets. Okay, and the seller did not got a big follow through downside. So important to see this level tomorrow, what happens here. uh, Definitely, if you see the seller increased in the sessions, so around 5,500 contracts, more into a selling side. So currently, while going to the expiry, people might have made their bearish mind, into it. So I think for me this zone is very important, where I see these two important sellers in the market. And if you have seen my live today, in the morning, we were discussing about these levels, which were around, where we saw yesterday's highest volume, and then we saw that 727 contracts in the morning. Till the whole day we never reached to that number, and then again we have a big seller around, at around 17704. So now for the upside, I think what we need to see is if we close above 17,710 tomorrow, we might see a sharp rally of around 60-70 points in the into the markets. So, and if it happens in the second half, then tomorrow is the expiry. Your calls can be, can give a good return. So yeah, interesting levels for tomorrow. So on the upside, 17,710. So this high, then the next level is 17,766. So these are the two important levels we need to track for tomorrow. Let's look at Bank Nifty. What has happened today? Mm, So this is a Dow. Maybe we just easily discuss on that. But yeah, Bank Nifty again, a small candle, very small range trade. Bullish gap is holding. So if you see, this is a bullish gap onto the Nifty, and we are still holding that gap. And very small candle, kind of a first 60, from a RSI point of view. So we are at a crucial juncture. I think the this is the next resistance. So from the candlesticks pattern, so next support would be around 41 600, 650, 600 around. And I think as per Nifty, this line will also go up tomorrow. So maybe somewhere around that would be the next support for the markets. The resistance still remains the same from the upper side, which is 42 800. Very less chances that we gonna go and break 42 800 tomorrow. At least an expiry. But if we does, then maybe we see sharp 200-point movement after that into the markets. But right now the chances seems to be weak. So let's look at, from the order flow what has happened. So from the order flow, we initially had a kind of a selling, then we went to this yellow line during the day, and then we also went down. So it's kind of a sideways days, completely sideways, nothing happened. And we closed somewhere near to the POC level. Okay, so this level, say 42 200, is very important for tomorrow. So already the levels are tracked. If you see, these are the levels where we saw that support should be taken. So support has been taken. So now on the downside, we just have one level, horizontal line. So this is the level we need to track for. If this is broken, then maybe high chances that we will go to this if we get a good follow through onto the order flow. And from the upside standpoint, 42 450 might be the target for tomorrow. If that is crossed and we sustain above, then maybe we see around 42 650 level. Okay. From the selling point of view, Bank Nifty was having a selling since morning. But if you see, the overall volume is around 6,000 or just touch 7,000 at the closing, which is our in level to track for. And that is how you can see, until and unless this numbers goes above 7,000, we don't see market moving in one direction. So market always move uh, in a range, or in a very choppiness, you can call it. So today was again an option, do option buyer. If you are an option buyer, it was just a scalping day. And if you are an option seller, both the sides, you might have got a good returns today, because the volumes were not supporting either. So now for the Bank Nifty, I think what important level we have is, which is around 42 150, where we saw around 1500 contracts sold, and we closed above that level. If I am not wrong, we closed above that level. So this is the level we need to track for tomorrow, where we have a good amount of seller present already in the market. So this might be a deciding level. From the upper side, I don't see any other trade, with a good volume happening on the bank nifty. So it was not today's day. No institution players seems to be into the game. It was all by the retail players. That's what we can infer from. So what is important for us is that this level that we just discussed, we need to see how market reacts to this level tomorrow. Okay, which is 42 138. Apart from that, I don't see much data onto the order flow for bank nifty. So we discussed these are the levels for tomorrow you need to look for. uh, yeah, I think the level of 250 also, we had a big seller in the morning, not that big, but he was a good seller. Yeah, yeah, so this was a level around 800 contracts, so 42 to 37. So some points here and there, but yeah, at this zone we had a seller since the morning. So this is also one of the important level we need to see. So if we go and touch the level that we discussed, and then we come back and we go above the red line, maybe we might see some what you can say movement into the market. HDFC Bank completely sideways, no movement after the big fall after the results. We are into a sideways zone. Same for HDFC Bank, very less thing. ICICI Bank as well, completely, what you can say, sideways. Same for GMR, same for LNT, completely sideways. So today, nothing. So SBI at a support level of a single print, if you can see clearly. So the level of 538 should act as a support. If it breaks and price starts trading, maybe we can see 530 levels into the SBI. Um, the Reliance, I don't see the data for yesterday, but it was at a SP resistance we discussed in our live, and we are at a SP resistance itself. So nothing, we can do. It's what you can say. This Bajaj Finance. So I think we initiated a long trade today, but yeah, this is the resistance that needs to be crossed out above, and then we might see some upside movement into the Bajaj Finance. Okay, Tata Motors, all are kind of a thing. Yeah, Kotak Bank, we marked this support since morning, exactly low touched here, and we are at this level. And why we marked is because if you see, this was a higher volume zone, and if you see other white candles, they were totally lesser into the volumes. So this was definitely a support from a volume standpoint, and it really worked well today. ICICI Bank, sorry, Axis Bank closed above an important level of 872. I think the next resistance would be around 887 and 880. So I think these are the few stocks that can, you know um, uh, you can look for tomorrow. But yeah, Nifty, I think we need to cross 7170, 700, 1700, 710, for a good upside. Okay. Lastly, before we going, Dow again into a consolidation mode. If you see last three candles, kind of a inside bar, no movement. Today also very less movement till now. So it is all consolidation. That's what I can see all over the world. Okay, so that's it for now. I think, as I always say, be passionate about the markets, learn about the markets. Definitely, they will help you, in a longer run. And just a disclaimer before we go that, okay, the views shared in the video are only for educational purpose. Please do not take any trade or investment decision based on the views shared. Please consult your financial advisor before you take any trade or investment decision. Author is not responsible for loss due to content in the video. So thanks for watching. As I always say, be passionate about the markets. Enjoy, learn more. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.